Hey, Tony.
What?
Knock, knock.
I don't want to.
I was just going to tell you, I'm tired. Skit.
No.
Welcome to Up at Night.
I'm Tony.
I'm Borden.
We got a few things to talk about this week. Mostly some upcoming games and stuff like that. There's some actually cool announcements that got made this week that I'd like to talk about too. First of all, The Division. The beta recently happened, and honestly, I wasn't excited about this game until I saw the gameplay for this game, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of sold. I mean, the same thing happened with Destiny, though. Remember Destiny? Everyone people were hyped, but the real hype didn't start until that beta dropped or the alpha. Remember, PlayStation had the alpha first, and then the beta was kind of what. Then we started really seeing hype for that beta. Game. Yeah, nonstop. So but The Division, I didn't get to play the Divisions, unfortunately, because I didn't have the beta code, and it was kind of hard to get in.
It was just an afterthought for me. I've been working a lot. So
yeah, same here. But no, seriously though, the game, I just watched a bunch of videos and stuff like that. I don't know if you've seen anything for it.
Yes, I watched a few reviews.
Yeah, it looks fun. It actually legitimately looks really fun. I'm actually kind of excited to play this game.
It's got a very interesting talent.
Is it system. Okay? No, I didn't.
It's a tree,
out.
Talent tree.
It's a skill tree, right? They have classes.
Yeah, there's something there's 3 trees you can go down. I think one was security, medic, and I think defense or something. It was something else.
Maybe some sort of tanky character.
Well, no, the security was the tanky character. There was a medic, and there was something else. Forgive me.
Warlock.
Yeah.
Spellcaster.
They use Nova bombs and wore cloaks.
I really want that to be a thing in that game. It's totally down to earth, and there's 2 classes that just are shooting, and one's a medic, and then there's just wizard, and you're just lightning bolts and stuff, and you're just wait, what?
Why is that one class Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah,
that's Ted from The Office. He just wouldn't change his mind.
He wouldn't change it.
We're doing a Dungeons and Dragon game. No, we need to compromise here. What are you gonna do? I want a warlock class.
I want a wizard. No, but seriously though, I was watching, and it's so funny. I don't know what it is about shooter games to me that with RPG elements, every time I see a shooter game where you shoot somebody and a number pops up, I'm always yes. I don't know why. There's something so satisfying about that
hit markers.
Yeah, hit markers. But it's funny though because it's not just I think it's because you play Halo, you play Call of Duty, you shoot somebody it's you get the little hit markers going off, but I love when you're playing an RPG shooter and you shoot somebody. It's okay, you did 200 damage, but then you get later on, you get a new gun and it's you shoot somebody, you do 300 or 400 damage. You're yeah,
ooh, I'm popping 25.
Yeah, you're I know, that was one of those things about Borderlands that used to make me feel great because I played the assassin character, and every time I would get a new sniper rifle and I'd pull off a headshot and it'd be 150k, 200k, and you're just yeah, you feel such a badass, right?
But it's kind of counterproductive too, because you'll be to your friend, you're hey, how much damage you pulling off?
Yeah.
45k. I'm getting 46k.
Yeah, what up, bitch?
It's that's only 1,000 more. Yeah, whatever. It's because I'm better than you.
Still better.
No, it's because you're wearing a better pair of boots that you got in the last roll.
Fuck you, I hate you.
Yeah. It just starts wars.
But
back to Division, I
honestly think this, and I love that, because I've been to New York City, I went there for a week a couple years back and got to explore a lot of Manhattan and stuff like that. It looks really good. It looks really on par with what you would see, especially Times Square and stuff like that. It looks one for one. And they said that they really wanted to work on that. That was one of the big things. People thought, I think it was gonna be more of New York, but I think it's just Manhattan, the island of Manhattan specifically. And
that opens up DLC though.
But that does open up areas for DLC, of course. Yeah. I have a feeling we're going to have a lot of fun with this game. I have a feeling we're going to play a lot of this. If we get enough people, like we did with Destiny, to play it with us, I have a feeling that we're going to have a good time.
I like the idea. It's kind of a romantic notion to think we're going to be down in this deserted city.
Yeah.
The 3 of us backpacking along and
yeah.
Holy fuck, there's a group of bandits over there.
Yeah.
Let's fuck them up.
And that's the thing too, is I was watching this one video where these guys come across, they're in a tunnel, they're in a sewer system tunnel, and they come across this one dude, and he's wearing this decked out suit of combat armor, and they're trying to shoot at him and stuff, and it's just not even the bullets are basically yeah. He's like, and he's got like a minigun, and I was just like, yeah, these are the kind of boss fights that I know it's like, because like the guy runs up. I love the Gears of War-esque like cover and shoot system.
Oh yeah, the cover system's very well.
It looks very like snappy, kind of like Gears of War has.
It reminds me a lot of Rainbow Six, like Vegas 2.
Yeah,
it was a lot like that and stuff. I like that it's third person too, because it, you know, we got Destiny, which is that same kind of multi-realm,
of course,
joinable system. Having that third-person one gives you some variation.
It's a variation on the gameplay for sure, and I like third-person shooters. Third-person shooters, like, they lend a lot more perspective as far as where your environment is,
and they give you a nice break because it's oversaturated sometimes. A lot of
with the first-person shooters.
Yeah, not this year, but like previous years, we've gotten a lot.
And like you said, like we played, like, as if you guys haven't, you know, figured it out yet, we played a lot of Destiny.
Literally before this, I got my black spindle. And Tony's like, will you hurry the fuck up?
I want to do stuff. And that's the funny thing is we're actually going back to playing Destiny soon. But yeah, like I think Division's going to be a fun alternative to what's out, because I am actually really stoked. And it's funny because like I wasn't really all that hyped for it until I started watching like the beta, like
I was on the fence
stuff that came out. Yeah, I was a little bit too. And now I'm actually pretty sold because everything I've seen, like, I haven't even got hands on with this game yet, and I'm already stoked. So that's pretty good. Like, I mean, I hope they do another either like small beta or something right before the game comes out, like kind of what they did with Destiny.
Even just because I want to get, I wouldn't even care if it was not,
or even online. A demo. Yeah. Now I didn't watch any of the PvP. Did you watch any of the PvP stuff?
The
Dark Zone, I think it's called. Or
I was
something?
watching some reviews, and what they were saying is very good about the PvE stuff, the player versus everything. Yep. They're saying that's great. But there was some downsides to PvP in the beta. Now that doesn't say much about the actual game, because for all we know, what I've seen from the skill trees, they really like blocked off a lot of the content. You weren't able to like start the tree. You weren't
it's
able
a
to,
beta.
You weren't able to go down. So I'd imagine that with the PvP aspects and having a full tree, especially if you can be a medic and a security and stuff, that really is going to change, because you're going to be able to go into battle as a decked out security officer, just fucking owning people. But meanwhile, other people are going up and healing each other as medics and stuff.
See, like, that's the fun thing for me, is like I like the thought of like being a medic class, like, because like
I'm totally security,
and that's the thing is like I always enjoy being the medic class for some reason. Like I always enjoy that.
All
like,
your friends suck and they all die.
Yeah, exactly. So someone's got to carry the team.
Carry Chevy.
Frank.
No, subscribers lost.
Yeah, exactly. No, there was one thing I was listening to. Like the one thing that sounds interesting about the PvP is the whole fact that like you could like can you like jack each other's shit or something like that when you're playing the PvP?
Yeah, I think you can go up and loot the body,
like loot their bodies and shit. Like that sounds kind of like the most frustrating but most like fun thing ever.
You know what
like,
that resembles to me though? That kind of gives me a Dark Souls kind of feel, because Dark Souls PvP is what people play that game for.
Yeah.
So thinking about it, like it must be one of those things where it's like if you go to the Dark Zone, you better be fucking ready.
You better be ready for it. Yeah,
because you're gonna get looted and raped and fucking just murdered there.
Now there was one person talking about kind of switching back to the other aspects of the game. There's like a base building mode or something like that they were talking about.
Oh, you must make safe houses or something.
Yeah, I think you make your own safe house. And like she said, the one, I think, girl that I was watching playing it or something like that, or someone who was doing an interview on it, I can't remember who it was. Must have been like IGN or something like that. But they were talking about how like they only got as far as making like a clinic or something and then upgrading it or something, but there was like other stuff that was blacked out. So it sounds like
I did hear about that.
So it sounds like you can actually like build up maybe like a safe house,
and
like
you can gather. I think you can gather followers or like survivors to live in your base,
and that sounds like a fun aspect of the game.
Attributes. So
yeah, that sounds like a fun aspect. Of the game too.
That sounds a lot like World of Warcraft Warlord stuff, where you have the companion system.
What's it called?
Warlords of Draenor. Your
Keep or whatever, is that what it's called?
Whatever. Your fucking castle.
Yeah, I forget what it's called.
But it sounds a lot like
people
that.
just let us know in the comments. I don't know. I've never played it.
No,
but I've listened to my boss
talk
about it enough. But I think it's called a Keep, if I'm not mistaken.
It's something else. I don't care.
Garrison,
yeah.
Your Garrison.
Fucking Garrison. I haven't played in forever, I don't care. But yeah, it's a lot of those mechanics. A lot of that cool kind of brings you back to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood with the assassins you gather and stuff.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of that stuff where you're like, this guy's a really good merchant, or he's good at getting supplies, or this guy's good at repairs and stuff. I wonder how that's going to play with multiplayer, how it's going to work when it must be the host's place, but if whoever's the host is going to have
I wonder if it works like kind of like a team thing or like a guild thing maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Either that or it's gonna be completely personal. I like everyone has their own kind of thing. I would like it if it was like almost like a guild base where it's like you join like a team or like some sort of like group, and then like you go back and like we work on upgrading that.
Actually,
with people.
I see it working like GTA Online.
Yeah,
where whoever's hosting, you go to their apartment, or you can have multiple apartments.
That's true. That's probably how it's gonna work. But
I'm gonna get the shittiest little rundown apartment in like the hardest place to get to. And I'm just gonna sit there and fucking.
Welcome to my place, guys.
You guys gonna come over?
Yeah.
No, are you fucking kidding me?
No, fuck you. You live in the Bronx.
We have to go through the dark zone to get there.
Yeah. No. No, yeah, like I said, it's got me peaked. It's definitely got me piquing my interest. So
I'd like to see more. It'd be nice.
I want to get my hands on it too. Like I kind of wish I did. Like I just couldn't get myself to get into the beta. But I want to now. Like after seeing it, I kind of wish like it was like I got to see it like the day before the beta ended, and I was like, "There's no way I'm going to get in before this ends." Well, but like I kind of want to now. I want to give it a chance and see how it plays.
The week before launch will be the determining factor because everyone will get the press copies. Hopefully.
Yeah, that's true.
So that'll be a good opportunity to see just how good it's going to play
Exactly.
I would like to see more of the skill tree stuff. I'd like to see more of the areas they can go to, and more like I want to see what a high-end character looks like too, because that's something else.
Yeah, well, there was a gun that you could get in the beta that was like supposed to be like an exotic gun or something like that,
like
and apparently, like whatever their version of it, like a legendary weapon was, and like it was like the only one you could get, and apparently it was like tearing shit up, and like it was like apparently if you could get it, it was like super fun to have.
I want like a crowbar or something.
Yeah,
like the Half-Life crowbar. Smack.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, we'll definitely talk more about that game when it comes out and let you know what we think about it because I'm excited to get into that. I'm
Most likely, we're gonna hardcore it so hard.
Yeah.
To the point that like when we had Destiny, it was nonstop. It's gonna be the same thing.
If it sucks us in as much, if it does, I hope it does. Bad.
I was reading a review. I was just looking up because I haven't played Destiny in a while, so I was looking up some stuff about Xur selling this new item. It was a material that lets you re-roll your stats on armor or whatever.
Okay.
And the guy that wrote the article is like, it's for the top 1% of Destiny players. Not every Destiny player just has a stack of exotic shards in their inventory. And I'm like, I know. I'm like, literally everyone I know has like 70.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm like, are we the top 1%?
Oh my god.
We were.
We're Destiny royalty.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it's funny that you say that because like if that guy thinks that not everyone has like. No, but that's the thing is that's all that's left with Destiny. All that's left playing Destiny is people like us where it's like we've been playing since day fucking one and we've got like every fucking exotic and like
that'll be what
now we don't have any of the raid gear. Well, I don't know if you do.
Monday.
I have like
Monday we're doing the raid.
Yeah.
We got some people. We're gonna do it.
Because we never finished what's the new one called?
The King's Fall.
King's Fall, yeah. We never did that one. We played Crota and Vault until we fucking our eyes bled.
We literally had everything on
until our eyes bled. Yeah, we had everything from those raids. But I think the only thing I have from the new raid is the machine gun.
I have the sniper.
Yeah. The machine gun's actually really good.
The sniper's really good too.
Yeah. I don't like the look of them. I think they look stupid.
They look too similar too.
Yeah, I thought you had the machine gun, but you had the sniper rifle. It looks exactly the same, and I don't like the look. I think they look fucking stupid. They don't look like guns. They look like fucking like
they look like Beetlejuice characters.
Yeah, they look like the thing from Beetlejuice, right? Yeah. The guy that fucking stretches his face out. It looks like that. Yeah. I was like, this is fucking stupid. Moving on.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, you need to explain this to me. So the whole Fine Bros thing.
So, if you haven't heard, which you probably have, the Fine Brothers, they're the ones that do the React videos. So, like, old people react to this video, or young people react.
Oh, okay.
They went and they tried to copyright the word React. And they were flagging other YouTubers' videos who put the word React in.
God.
Yeah, they actually attempted that. They lost, like, hundreds of thousands of subscribers.
Whoa, really?
Yes,
eh?
And they released an apology saying, we're sorry we did that, we shouldn't have, blah, 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 blah. Philip DeFranco got on it, and he released a video saying, like, hey, if you can use it in a sentence, you shouldn't be able to copyright it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I didn't know how to react. Or, look at how I reacted to this.
Yeah.
No. Okay, because his point was that he copyrighted source code.
Who tried to do the whole Let's Play thing? Do you remember this? This is like a couple months back. Someone tried to copyright Let's Plays. Wasn't it like PlayStation or something like that?
Maybe.
Someone big tried to like copyright Let's Plays and like they got shut down hard. But this is the exact same fucking thing where it's like, I guarantee they're not the first people to do a Reacts video, and it's just like, how could you think
humans have been reacting since the dawn of time?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. But like, That's such a... Oh, my God.
It's because it's marketable. Because if you search React or Let's Play...
Yeah.
And you market yourself as a Let's Play or a React thing, a lot of people get subscribers and views from that shit.
Of course.
But it's one thing to, like, copyright... because Philip DeFranco copyrighted SourceFed. It was his company that he copyrighted.
Okay.
He copyrighted the word. You can't use SourceFed in a sentence.
No, yeah.
I had to... Well, give me a second. I got to go SourceFed my dog. Or
yeah,
something.
no, yeah.
It doesn't fucking work.
No, it's his thing.
And
it's his IP,
It's a company. You can't market... If you're copywriting the word React as a trademark, that's one thing. But copywriting, like, and flaking other YouTubers' videos...
Yeah, that's a dick move right there.
That's detrimental. Like, some people need that ad revenue to pay their bills.
I know.
Like, it fucking blows my mind.
Yeah, the fact that they thought that they could get away with that.
They've burned a lot of bridges.
And that's the thing is, like, I did hear that, like, they lost, like, over 100,000 subscribers. Like, it's just like, wow, like, you guys totally fucked yourselves. Like, I can't believe that. Now, they'll probably crawl back. And, like, yeah, exactly. I wonder if it's out of greed or if it's just, like, why they thought they could get away with that is totally
that. And I don't know
me.
why they're so self-entitled to think those videos are actually good. They don't do
like
anything. They just literally hire old people and young people to sit there.
Whatever. I mean, if people like to listen to us talk, people will watch anything, all right?
Yeah, good point.
Don't forget to subscribe, like,
Thanks
share with your friends. No, but seriously, though, like, to each their own. People like their videos. They obviously they got more subscribers than we do. So, I mean, you know what I mean?
Because
like,
they're cheating.
They're cheating.
Lag switching.
Fuckers. But yeah, like people like their shit, obviously. But like I said,
they like their shit.
The problem is, like, they're gonna totally, like I said, they're totally fucking themselves over with this because people don't want to hear that you're being an asshole. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
do you not make enough money already?
Yeah, like, are they not making? Like, did
they
need to do this? No, it's a terrible fucking way to go about things.
Let's go copyright, like, the word "at." No, that's our word. Nah,
we should copyright podcasts. Get in a battle.
We'll never get off the ground.
Get in a fucking legal battle with, like, Apple or something. Did they start that?
I'm surprised they haven't copyrighted the word pod.
I mean, that's where podcast came from originally, right? It was from, like, iTunes and shit like that?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Probably sounds...
We're coming for you, Apple.
Yeah, taking on the big man.
I'm just kidding. Please don't shut us down.
Can you send me an iPod?
Yeah, can I get, like, an iPod, please? Free? I'm pretty broke. Okay, I want to talk about this only because, like, I haven't seen too much about the game, but Far Cry Primal. Okay.
You've probably seen more than I have on it.
I've seen a little bit on it. Here's my problem with Far Cry Primal.
It's too primitive.
In a nutshell.
It's too primitive.
It's too primitive. I fucking hate you. No, okay. I just wanted to... we don't have too much to go off of this game because it's still kind of early. I mean, it was not kind of early. It's coming out next month. But there really hasn't been much gameplay really showed.
Footsies with me?
I just want to... Love me. Get back here. Sorry, guys. I'm worried about a shooter franchise game, like primarily a shooter game that's going to have zero shooting in it.
It's got bows and arrows.
That doesn't count.
And rock tossing to distract enemies.
Rock tossing. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, I keep seeing trailers for this game, and people are like, oh, yeah, like, Far Cry, new Far Cry is coming out. And I'm like... I think you people are going to be sorely, like, you know, displeased with this game.
I don't want to say that. Going off of what I know from the past Far Cries, I think if you understand what you're getting going into it, because that's the thing. Because it's first person, you assume that it should be gun mechanics, right?
Or the fact that literally every other one of the games in that series has been a shooter game.
But with bows and arrows, if they got different versions, they have other things like throwing spears and shit. You got the animals. You got animal combat. The animal combat in the past games were pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Taking down mammoths with fucking spears is going to be sweet. That
I want to
fighting
ride a
other
tiger.
tribes and knives and stuff, it could be fun.
Yeah.
It's going to depend on how much variation they have, how many options they have.
Yeah, and that's the big thing.
How are you going to,
right?
like, oh, dude, I put, like, a scope and a laser sight on my bow.
Yeah, and that's
like,
the thing. That's the thing that gets me is, like, I get the whole idea of, yeah, like, maybe it's going to be like you're taking over, like they're probably going to have the big open world map like they do with all the other Far Cry games. Maybe you're taking over different villages or something, or, like, you know, taking back, like, areas for your tribe or whatever. And, like, there's probably going to be hunting grounds for different animals and stuff like that. I just, like I said, I really, like, when I think of Far Cry, I think of all, like, the shooting mechanic. Like, it's not...
What if they're just fucking with us and it's, like, it's not really, like, back in time, it's in the future, and like they stumble into a cave and find machine guns and shit, and they're like, "Woo, Far Cry Primal."
I like to think that like, or it's like a time travel game. You just like go back to like, you go back.
Oh
to
no,
that.
I'm stuck in time. Better use my handgun.
Yeah, like go back in time to hunt mammoths with.
There was a game
AK.
years ago where you literally went back in time to different times and you had like fully futuristic automatic guns.
Oh my god, yeah.
It was really shitty. I can't. If you remember that game, put it down in the comments section. It's very old. I remember like X-Play and Reviews on the Run talking about it.
Oh my god.
Stuff. It was a fun game.
Like I said, we'll wait and see. Like I guess the
I'll probably end up playing it.
You will play it. I'll watch some of it. I'll probably give it a try at least.
I think out of the Ubisoft games, Division will be better. But
oh yeah, for sure. But you know what? Like I said, I'll reserve too much judgment on Far Cry until it comes out. I just think this game is not going to do as well as people are. Like personally, I think this game is not going to do very well. Yeah,
it'll Tomb Raider it. Which Tomb Raider was released on PC recently?
Ooh,
with some extra DLC, so it was on sale. So pick that up. That probably is a really good platform to get it on now.
Probably. The game looks fun. I can't wait to play it on PS4. Honestly,
is it out on PS4 yet?
No, it comes out sometime this year.
Lego Avengers is out.
Yes, it is. I've heard very good things about that.
Dude, every Lego game's great.
Every Lego game's fun.
It's just the perfect grind game. If you.
It really is. It really is.
There's so much to do in Lego games.
Yeah, and I was actually stoked to see that. What's it called? The other podcast that I watch, Game Over Greggy from Kind of Funny. Those guys.
Don't watch them because you got to watch us.
Well, watch both. They're pretty cool. But Greg Miller, he voices Aldrich Killian.
Huh.
Like he actually got in and got voiced it. I thought that was really cool. You know who that is, right? From the Iron Man movie, the guy that was the actual Mandarin,
the one that heats up.
Yeah, but he's playing that character in the game, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Like he actually got a voice acting role in it. I thought that was super cool.
I got to play Spider-Man in it.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
I got a few other things that we can talk about. Mostly, I saw that they announced Red Dead Redemption 2.
Now, if it's done on the Grand Theft Auto engine, which it will be because it's Rockstar,
yeah,
that's gonna be so good.
Oh my god! I think
shooting mechanics.
I honestly think this is Friday we're recording. I mean Tuesday of the week that we are totally not putting this up the same day as we're recording it. But I think this news just got announced today, so it's fresh. Yeah, it said the story said the game should be coming out this year, Q4, and then
wow.
They're going to be showing.
It's going to pull
a Fallout.
Yeah,
from what I understand, because they said they're going to be showing the first trailers at E3, and it's going to be coming out in the fall. Which, you know what, I am totally okay with this because as of right now, it's exactly what Fallout did. Fallout did the whole. Is it coming out? Is it not coming out? Maybe, who knows? And then we got that website a couple weeks before E3 where they threw up the Fallout. It was just that garage. Remember? Mm-hmm. And the date or whatever, the countdown. It was the countdown clock or whatever. And then E3, they bombed it with the
by the way, it's coming out in November. And
everyone was like, what? Yeah. No, and I think Red Dead's going to be, or Rockstar's pulling the exact same move, and I like this way more. I'm so sick of this fucking,
ad cycle.
You know what? And you know what? And that's the thing is, I am sick and fucking tired of waiting for Final Fantasy 15. I want to play that game so bad, but I am so fucking sick and tired of waiting for that game. We've been waiting for that game for 10 years now.
It's better just not to know.
Yeah, it really is. And I'm glad I found out about this now. It's February now.
And we get it by the end of the year. We find
out, we get it by the end of the year. I'm okay with that much time. But even so, like I said, people had been rumoring and there's a lot of mill about Fallout coming out. And then literally they did. E3 dropped it. Boom. It's coming out this fall. That's it. There was one, maybe two trailers. That's it. That's all I care about. Like I said, I'm really excited because I'm pretty sure this is confirmed. I'm not sure. I don't think it's a rumor.
It makes sense.
But it's one of those things that, we can wait for E3. Everyone's going to be stoked. E3, they're going to show the trailer. Boom, it's going to happen.
Rockstar, they've done this before. They follow in the footsteps when Bethesda does something and it works. A lot of game developers kind of see it working. And Fallout, Bethesda was the first one to try this because they're it doesn't make sense. You show this game off for a year and a half.
Yeah.
You got to buy
2 years.
It's coming off. It's coming off. It's coming out. Whatever. It's better just to be hey, we know you're going to buy this game.
Yeah.
By the way, it's out in 5 months.
Yeah, and that's the best thing. Yeah. Games like this, the thing for me that I keep saying is games like this don't need 2 years of hype. Like, if you said...
It's actually bad for the game.
Exactly.
If you think about it, because...
It really is.
It allows you to form an opinion, change that opinion, like...
Yeah.
Like, Division kind of did that, too, because we're like, we don't like Division. If Division was like, hey, it's coming out in 5 months...
Yeah.
And then the beta came out, you'd be like, this game's good.
And that's the thing, like, I like the way this is going more so, because... I
think it's going to change.
You know,
the way
Rockstar's
games
a
work.
smart... Yeah, you know Rockstar's smart anyway. The thing is, like, I can understand maybe if it's a new IP, where it's like Horizon... the one coming up for PlayStation, right? I can see that one needing maybe like a year or so for people to kind of like get on board with it, see the tech, kind of like see what the game's all about, because it's a new IP.
It puts it into your head.
Yeah. But like
the moment
Fallout.
the word Red Dead Redemption.
Redhead Redemption.
Pew pew.
Can you make the thing for this episode just you
like,
with like guns, please? And people are not know until
the moment it gets to this part, they're gonna be like, "That's why they made that fucking thumbnail."
I just need you on the Red Dead cover, but with like guns and then like Redhead Redemption.
And
Oh my
put your
god!
head on the horse.
Yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, like I said, like the Red Dead games are fucking fantastic. I can't wait for this to come out. I can't wait to see what where they're going with it, because I mean, obviously it's gonna be a
What
Western.
if it actually is a redhead guy, as the main character?
That'd be great.
And they cast like the actor is that guy from Firefly that has the red hair.
What's Alan Tudyk?
He's the main character.
Yeah. Here's some cool news that I saw today. Doom is apparently coming out in May.
Yes.
Fucking
right.
Like, once again, like that was announced last year at
Bethesda
E3.
title.
Yeah, like at E3. Now that one they said was going to be coming next year. So, but they did say early next year. So, like, I really hope this is true, because everything I saw from that game looks exactly like I want it to be.
Well, thinking back to last year
Just
too,
fucking great.
that's a good time for it to come out, because we were so bored. Like, I think the only game that came out in the middle of the year, or like early middle of the year, was in springtime, was like Mortal Kombat X.
Yeah.
And I was done with that game in a month, because it's a fighting game, and
Yeah.
you're done unless you're a hardcore, like,
Unless you really want to unlock everything, yeah.
it's just more of a party game to the average gamer, because I only really play it when I go to people's places.
You want to play like versus and stuff like
go over to
that.
King's, he's like, let's play some fucking Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
cool,
okay.
whatever. But I'm not gonna like log in every day to be like, what's my stats right now?
Well, I did like the whole thing.
It was a good game, don't
As
get
a
me wrong.
sidetrack, I did like the whole thing with Mortal Kombat. I hate fighting games, but I like the whole like clan thing. Where
It was really smart.
Yeah,
Lin
that was
Kuei
smart.
and the-
yeah, that was cool. Anyway, back to Doom. I'm really excited for this. Like everything I saw for that they showed for gameplay. I don't really care much for it, but like the multiplayer aspect did sound fun.
The custom maps,
the
the
custom
custom
maps,
games.
the whole thing where they like, because they're bringing in that whole like, what is it, like the level editor,
Yep.
plus like the game mode type editor and
Yep.
stuff like that. Like,
And custom
that
story
sounds
missions.
like who's playing footsies now. That sounds like it's going to be super cool. Like they sound like it's going to be like
Yeah.
a really good idea for like to bring in like people to like get like, oh, here's something new to hear, something new to try, here's something new to try.
And anytime you release a community edited thing, people
People bring
get
out the
creative.
best and
I
worst
know.
shit. Like it's like Mario Maker, right? Like it's just the most
I wanna get that
nightmare
game,
fucking.
But why is it $80?
Because Nintendo hates us,
Nintendo literally
and our
is
dollar is
sucks.
literally like 75 cents or less to the
It's
American
it's
dollar.
Trudeau.
I hate you so
it's
much.
Trudeau.
If you're Canadian, you get that pun. If you're not,
Our prime minister is Justin Trudeau, and he really fucked us.
well, he hasn't really. I mean, the country was.
He
already
just hasn't
going
done
through-
anything.
Yeah, he hasn't really. It's not that he's fucked us. It's that he hasn't really.
He's
done
been
anything.
neglectful
Yeah.
and not in unfucking us. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
Yeah, he hasn't taken. He hasn't taken that.
He's
dildo
like, who
out
wants
of
to
our
give?
asses yet.
Who wants to invest in Canada? And everyone's like, no. What do you guys?
So yeah, like I mean, I hope that's the official release date. I haven't seen too much. I just saw that pop up online there, so I figured it'd be worth talking about. I hope it is true. Like I said, it sounds like it'll be fucking great. I'm gonna finish off on this one with a little bit of the Flash Supergirl crossover. I know you don't really watch these shows, but like. I'm super excited for this because it actually.
And Legends of Tomorrow, is that involved with that too?
Legends of Tomorrow is technically part of that whole like TV verse.
It's not released yet, is it?
What's that?
Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah, it started a couple weeks ago.
Oh, that's why I saw ads for it.
Yeah, it started a couple weeks ago. So, as you know, like the Flash and Arrow have crossed over a bunch of times, right?
Yep.
And everything that's been about that has been super cool. So you know those two take place in the same universe. Now, here's the interesting thing I've been hearing about people talking about this is that it's unlikely that Supergirl exists in the same universe as them, but she's part of the multiverse.
So she'll just travel into their world.
I think the Flash is going to travel into her world.
He's supposed to, and that's the thing is they've revamped Flash a lot lately in the comic books, and they've really pushed the whole interdimensional travel.
Yeah,
that he can go so fast, he can go back in time, forward in time, through dimensions, depending on what he does.
And that's the cool thing. Well, the whole second season right now is dealing with the fact that there's like portals to Earth 2 open, and that's where Professor Zoom comes in, and all these other like
the anti-Joker, or whatever his name was. Jester?
No, Trickster. Trickster was in the show before. Or sorry, yeah, he was in the show before already. But
no, I'm thinking different. I watched a DC animated movie where they went to another multiverse, and there was the Joker was a good guy, and he was the Jester.
Oh, I've seen that. Yes, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I didn't know if that was canon.
No. That was. I remember that animated movie.
That's another dimension.
But like once again, like I have a feeling that he's going to do something where he's going to pop into another universe, and it's going to be hers.
Why can't Supergirl exist in this TV series? Is it because they haven't formed the Justice League yet?
Partially, it's also because there's no Superman in the Arrow Flash universe.
He's not been found yet, or doesn't exist yet?
I just don't think he exists.
Now, it's in Smallville is done, right? It's no longer.
Smallville has been done for like 10, 15 years now or something like that.
What would be a smart move?
Probably.
A smart move would be to
bring. There's a lot of people who've been saying Tom Welling should be Superman in this series, just because it like people want it to happen. People that are like fans like me that watched all of that show and grew up watching that would be super fucking okay with it being Tom Welling as Superman, because I mean that's what we grew up, especially if it's part of this TV universe. That's like a super cool
Another cool idea would be if, with this multiverse theory, is if they jump into the Gotham series.
That's another thing I've been hearing a lot about.
Or time travel. Even if Flash goes back in time and he's in that series.
And that's the thing. Because, like, yeah, technically speaking, the Gotham thing is a little iffy only because of the fact that, yeah, like, he's not Batman yet. So it almost would make sense for it to be
back in time,
which does make sense with the Flash. Like I said, the Flash ties it all together very nicely.
One last crossover. Supernatural needs to get in.
Oh, God. That'd be super
through demon magic, and they have some...
Oh, God, yeah. No, but...
Do it.
Seriously, though, like, the coolest thing about this is the fact that they're acknowledging the fact that there is a multiverse, which also, stay with me here.
Stay with me.
Stay with me now. Implies that the multiverse might also include the movie universes.
That could work.
You know what I mean?
Like, for a season finale, they bring in Ben Affleck as Batman for an episode.
Well, like, I doubt they would do that, but, like, it actually
Could you imagine?
Oh, my God.
Just on the season finale, it's like, literally, it's like, who just took that guy out? Who just, like, wiped out all those people? And it's like Ben Affleck, like, walks out like, I'm Batman.
Yeah.
It's like, holy shit.
No, I have a feeling like they're never going to cross over, but it does imply that they could technically exist in the same multiverse, which makes me kind of, like, happy that maybe is a thing. Instead of them just being like, these are two separate things, they don't exist, blah blah blah. Like, I'd like that, because I mean, as much as I know they're not going to do it, but like, because you've already got like Ezra Miller playing the Flash, but it also,
to be quite honest, I'd rather just have the TV guy out.
And that's what a lot of people say. Like we'll give Ezra Miller a fair chance and see how it turns out.
Actually, to be honest, it wouldn't be that difficult to cross them over, because I mean they don't have Arrow casted yet.
And that's the thing, is a lot of people really like Stephen Amell. Like, that's the thing, is like a lot of people really like Stephen Amell as Arrow. So like, it's like one of those. It'd be so easy for him to step into that role in the big screen.
If they're gonna put him in the big screen, he needs to have the big Robin Hood mustache and goatee.
I know.
For the love of God, please.
Would they please just grow the mustache and the goatee?
And he just waxes it.
Yeah.
Good to go.
I really hope by the end of the series that he has that look, because like, he's still kind of young, right? Like, he's supposed to be in his, like...
He needs to get captured, and, like, just all of his facial hair grows, and he's shaving, and he's, like, starting on one side, starts on the other, and then he has to go.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have time to, like, finish.
And it's just like...
And he's like, I kind of like this.
But, yeah, I mean, it's like I said, like, that look is almost like an old... Like, I always feel like that's, like, the older...
That's the classic look.
Yeah, like, it's, like, the classic look for Green Arrow. I have a feeling they'll probably eventually do that, or they'll do some sort of nod to that because like he's still kind of young. Like it's like I said, like I have a feeling when he's getting like when the character's a bit more like older and matured, maybe he will like don the goatee and stuff like that. I think that'd be super cool.
I would be done that series every episode if he had that from day
one.
Oh
yeah,
Are you kidding me? That's one of my biggest things when it first came out. I was kind of hesitant because I'm like, he doesn't. I don't like the modernization of this character. They should have just went by the comic book because he's so fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But whatever, the show's
anyway.
Good. I'm not going to say anything.
I'm really hoping that this like opens up for more crossovers between the shows, obviously, because the TV like that's the thing is like, thank you, Greg Berlanti, because like he's the guy that's like tying all the he's the showrunner for like all of these shows, right? That's why they're basically crossing over. And I was surprised it happened because I'm not surprised about the Flash and Arrow because they're on CW, but Supergirl's on CBS or CBS. Yeah. It's not even on the same channel. I know for sure. It's on a different network channel. And like that's a big thing. Like it's hard to get like shows to cross over like that.
I just wish that someone like Netflix or Show Me or one of these like
streaming services,
streaming service would pick them up because look how Daredevil and Punisher and all these are going to tie in together.
Yeah, that's going to be really cool.
You know what? As good as DC is going to be,
Punisher's happening soon, or not Punisher, but Daredevil's happening soon, isn't it?
Marvel is going to just top it. No matter what they do, just for the simple fact that they're not on a network television channel.
And that is holding them back a lot, I find. But I'm a big fan of Arrow and Flash.
I know. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's disappointing.
I haven't watched all of Supergirl. I think now that I've watched like the first like 2 or 3 episodes, and I think now that I know that Flash is going to cross over into it, I think I'm pretty much interested. I'm just going to binge up until where they are now.
It's going to be the Jessica Jones.
Well, it's not bad. It's just the fact that Supergirl's not really one of those characters that I'm like super in love with.
How did they start an origin story? Did they? Because the original origin story is supposed to be Superman teaching her how to live on this planet.
It's more so. It's weird. Like I watched the first few episodes and like it was like the fact that she's been living on Earth for like a few years now, and she's just basically been hiding who she is. Like that's how the series starts. Like she doesn't like she knows like Clark obviously, and like she knows he's Superman, and like he's doing things in Metropolis and stuff like that. They don't show him.
I would like Henry Cavill to show up for an episode,
like I said, Tom Welling. I want Tom Welling to be that character. Anyway, I like it's one of those things where like basically the first episode is her deciding to be like Clark and like get out there and start saving people and stuff like that, because she's like the whole show like at the beginning is her about like not having confidence in herself, it's kind of that like old like
teenage angst
kind of thing. She's not a teenager she's like
my skin,
she's like post college age, and she's like supposed to be working for this like big company. She works for this super stupid bitch who runs like the biggest like fashion or like newspaper or something like that. No, it's not a fashion newspaper. It's just a newspaper, I think.
It's an article or something.
Yeah, like it's like I said,
she works for the Daily Bugle.
Yeah, exactly. Alongside Peter Parker. Yeah,
Parker.
Get more pictures of Spider-Man. No, but yeah, like I said, I watched the first episodes and was like, it's okay, but do I really care about this character? Not really. But now that I know the Flash is crossing over, I'll probably catch up and actually like watch it, because it's not a terrible show. It's just like I said, it wasn't one of those characters that I was like, I need a TV show about Supergirl. Like,
I don't know why they did that.
Yeah, I don't.
Maybe they already had Smallville. They already like just reboot Superman if you're going to do that or something. Because I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me to waste all the.
Either that or they're trying to reach out to maybe like more of a
female audience.
Yeah, and I don't want to say that just because she's a female superhero, but like,
but it does attract that.
It does attract that. Maybe like it's like I said, it's like they're doing with Wonder Woman now. Like they're trying to attract, like because like I mean, obviously they have a strong male audience for these shows, and maybe they do want to throw out more of the female heroes because they do exist and they are
equal represent them. But I don't feel like I feel they could have picked a different character other than Supergirl or Wonder Woman in this.
It's fair, yeah.
I don't know. I would like a live action Teen Titans. That'd be fucking cool.
There's a lot of talk about people wanting that too on the internet about Teen
having
Titans.
Like a Starfire. And
yeah,
Raven
that'd be a really cool.
Even just a Raven special would be cool.
It would be Teen Titans if it was going to be anything. But like Young Justice, like that show is fucking dope.
That would be a good idea too.
And yeah, like I said, like if they did like a live action version of like Young Justice, I would be totally fucking okay with that.
That would blow all the other shows out of the water.
Great show, yeah. That would make a great show.
Especially if they there's a Suicide Squad theory that I didn't tell you last time.
Okay.
So Clint Eastwood's son is acting in it, right? He
Right.
plays one of the people that works with the agency that's hired the Suicide Squad or forced them to do this job.
Yeah.
You see him
with Waller.
you see him in a scene, the one where Harley Quinn's talking about the voices in her head, and he's kind of just sitting there. The theory is that he is Nightwing.
Oh, really?
Because in a comic book, it was thought that Dick Grayson had died, which he's Nightwing, right? Am I right?
Yeah, Dick Grayson's Nightwing.
That he had died, and the Suicide Squad stuff had happened, but it turned out that he was actually undercover with the Suicide Squad in a comic book. And it would make sense because Clint Eastwood's son is a fairly attractive and good actor.
Oh, yeah.
When I visualize him as Nightwing, it's kind of a new modern take on him.
Yeah.
That is kind of like, that would work. And what a better way of hiding him than not making him look like the normal Nightwing, right?
Yeah, exactly. That'd be interesting. Oh, man. I'd be so okay with that.
And all these movies, and it keeps doing that. It seems like they've either just mistakenly made these kind of coincidences.
No,
or they have literally done everything that fans want and just like planned it out.
You know what? It would be to their, well, obviously it would be to their, like, you know, their gain to do it. But I think if they do, it's them being brilliant for the fact that, like I said, like, people are still, like, because the movie's having...
That would blow my fucking mind.
I know.
At the end of the trailer, he's Nightwing.
I was going to say, that would be great. I was going to say, the reason why I think, like, they need, like, master strokes like that, like, beautiful strokes like that of genius, is that people are still comparing them to Marvel in the sense that, like, oh, like, are we getting too much at once? Like, you know, they didn't do the Marvel formula where they did a Batman movie, then a Superman movie, then an Aquaman movie, then a Flash movie, and then Justice League.
This condenses all the lore into short.
And I feel like they're probably trying to do as much as they can to make the fans happy. Like I said, the whole Doomsday thing, that's a big fan favorite thing.
That, and they're gonna do the Red Hood storyline. They're gonna do the Nightwing one if they do this.
Yeah.
They're also doing all the Robin's backstories because this is a big part of it.
Yeah.
How much that would be really cool is seeing the Joker actually being the second Robin.
Yeah.
And having Dick Grayson undercover being like, what happened, man? Like, tell me what happened, and trying to bring him back.
But that'd be interesting too, because it'd be so hard for him to see, like, Jason Todd, who was like one of his best friends, basically his brother practically. Like, now he's all fucked up as the Joker.
In the Red Hood storyline, Nightwing and Red Hood do interact a lot.
They do, because it's well, I mean, at first when he doesn't know who he is and everything like that, he's kind
of like an older brother where he's like, hey man, you got to stop this. Or
yeah,
he's
yeah,
like,
exactly.
Why? Because of Batman, blah, 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 blah. And then he fucks off.
Yeah.
And they don't actually fight or anything, but it'd be cool.
I really like that theory.
I'm happy that
I'd be
Clint
really
Eastwood's son is acting, because that's just a cool thing to think about.
He has been in a bunch of stuff, hasn't he?
He's been in a couple movies, I think, recently, but he could be a big deal.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
He's better than... I wanted to talk about this. Jim from The Office.
Oh, God,
What the fuck is his name? They're trying to Chris Pratt him.
I know.
You can't Chris Pratt him.
I know. I saw that. I remember seeing that trailer for that action movie that he's going to be in, and I was like, what the fuck?
They gave him a beard and put him on, like, fucking roids.
Yeah, and I was like, really? Okay, whatever. They're going to try.
All he's going to do is pull pranks on terrorists.
Yeah.
He's going to put their bombs in Jell-O.
Oh, man. Like, we'll see how that goes, but... I think that pretty much. I just wanted to talk a bit about that because, like, I'm super, like I said, kind of.
I'm glad I remember that theory, because that's a good
all the
theory.
way back to Flash and Supergirl. I'm really excited to see where that goes because those shows are like I said, at least I love Arrow and Flash. I want to start watching DC's Legends of Tomorrow just because it's probably going to be interesting as well. But like I said, it's got me excited now that they're crossing over Flash and Supergirl because it opens up a lot of doors that I never thought were going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool that we've got this TV universe that's, like, encompassing so much.
Now, one question to leave everybody that's watching. What character do you think could hold their own in a TV series?
As a TV series? Who would you like to see?
Because I wouldn't have never thought Supergirl, honestly.
True.
When I thought about it. But character-wise, I don't know. Maybe Sesame Street. Now that I look at those.
I don't know, because like we've got the whole Flash thing happening.
I would love a Deathstroke series.
Me too. That character is super interesting to me too. He's always been one of my favorite characters.
That or Aqualad.
Aqualad. like I said, I think my answer would be Young Justice or like a Teen Titans series.
The only problem with Young Justice is it would have to be years down the road, I think, with this running universe, because there's a lot of lore to go into Young Justice, because even if you watch those 2 seasons, they condense so much into such a small time.
Yeah.
They did it well.
But even if they do like a Teen Titans series, like just a Teen Titans show, I would be so okay with that.
It'd be weird, yeah. Or a Teen Titans movie would actually be awesome.
That'd be interesting too. With
the cyborg and everything.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, let us know what you think. Who would you like to see that make a TV show out of, or who do you think would make a good addition to this like TV universe?
Yeah. Even a comic series. It doesn't have to be a character. It can be a comic book series like Legends of Tomorrow. What they're doing with that.
Exactly, like a group. Like I said, Teen Titans
like
is my answer. So like, like it could be a group or anything like that.
Spice Girls.
The Spice Girls. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends. We will
see you next week. Sorry we're late. It's been a busy week.
We're not late yet.
We might be 1 minute before tomorrow.
Maybe. Have a good week, guys. See you later.
See you later.
We probably will put this. Do you think this will make it up before midnight?
I don't care.
Yeah, I know. I mean.